This conference will now be recorded.
Anyone new? Okay. Uh, as we discussed yesterday, we need one more software, that is Eclipse. So I shared you the link yesterday. Hope you guys have downloaded. Is there anyone who have not downloaded Eclipse? Yes, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we can.
Okay, cool. Yes. So everyone have downloaded Eclipse, right? So get into a downloaded folder, like where exactly you can see your Eclipse file. So for Windows people, there will be a rar file, .rar, or it will be a .zip file. For Mac people, it is a DMG file. So right click on top of it and extract it. Windows people. Mac people, you need not to worry, just double click on it, it will install. Windows people, right click on top of it and click on extract it. There is an option called as extract here. Click on it. It will extract.
Somehow I downloaded only the Eclipse application. It does not comes with any file or zip
It
file.
is not, it's not downloaded.
It's downloaded, but it's the type is file type is application.
Okay, double click on it.
So it's fine, right?
Yeah. It will install now. Means it will start to download now because we have downloaded the installation file.
Mm-hmm.
So no problem. You can just double click on it.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. If anyone are facing any problem, please let me know, guys. So need not to worry about anything. Just let me know. Okay, what is the problem you are facing?
I have extracted. What next?
Okay. You can find one folder by the name Eclipse,
Eh,
or you can get into that folder whichever has been extracted.
yeah.
Inside that, you will find an Eclipse folder.
Is it a folder? I see Eclipse application
Okay,
configuration
okay,
setting.
okay, fine. You can see something like this. Once you get into the folder, you can see Eclipse, README, feature, notice.html and all. Now double click on the Eclipse application. There is one exe file or an application file. Just double click on it.
Failed to load the JNI shared library.
Okay. So you double clicked on this Eclipse, right? The icon one.
Mm, Mine is a little
Eclipse
different.
is it? Okay, no
Can I,
worries.
do you think I can share the screenshot in the message? Let me see.
I
Chat.
don't think
No,
so. You can
no, I
share it.
can't. No.
You can share your screen directly.
No, only the administrator will have the permission to share the screen.
Okay.
Okay, no worries. So I will share you one more link. You can download even that Eclipse.
So I got a pop-up. It's saying to select the file.
Workspace.
Yeah, filter text. What it is.
Filter text.
So in here, like type filter text, which I have different option like Eclipse IDE for Java developers, Eclipse IDE for enterprise Java developers, Eclipse
Yeah,
IDE.
Eclipse IDE for enterprise Java developers.
Okay, create start manual entry, create desktop
Yeah,
shortcut.
I've shared one more Eclipse link. You can just go ahead and download even that.
Okay.
So is there anyone else who is facing a problem with respect to Eclipse? Uh, Shailaja, it will download a exe file or an installation file.
Okay.
So you just need to double click on it. Or else you can go here in the above link, one more link I sent you. So there you can go directly and click on your respective OS. It will download for you, whichever the OS is yours, Windows 32 or 64 or Mac.
64.
Yeah. So either the way you can do it.
The first link which you shared, it says thank you for downloading Eclipse, but I don't know where
Okay.
it's saved. Where I have to search
It
now.
will be in the downloaded file, or else the second link, whichever I sent you, right? You can just go ahead and download from there also. Or else the anyways, first link it will be in the downloaded folder. You can just go there and double click on the file which got downloaded. Things will work for you. It started to download.
Yeah, that
Okay.
run.
Yes. Let it run aside. Okay. Park it aside. Let it keep on running.
Okay.
Okay. Fine. Nice. Now let us see how to write a program in Java. How to write a simple program in Java. To write any program in Java, we need to write a class. we need to write a class. First, let us see how to write a class in Java. To write a class, we have a syntax, that is class, and you should give a class name. I will give a class name as demo. Whatever the name you want, you can just give it. Then open braces, close braces. Open flower bracket and close flower bracket. This is how we are going to write a class in Java. And I tell you one thing, if you understand how to write a class in Java, we are almost done with Java. Okay? Because in every program, any program you want to write in Java, it has to be written as a class or it has to be written inside the class. Understood how to write a class? Class name, open braces, close braces. Okay? So now you need not to wonder what is a class. You don't worry about what is a class. What is a class? I will tell you after 5 more days. Today we shall understand only how to write a class, how to write a program, how to run it. That's it. Nothing much than that. Okay. Class. Now, if we want to run a Java program, if you want to run a Java program, for example, there is a home. The home will have a main door. People enter from the main door. People always enter from which door? From the main door. Similarly, in our program, the execution always starts from the main door, but we don't call it as a main door. Instead, we call it as a main method. So now let us see how to write a main method. How to write a main method. There is a signature to write a main method. That is public static void main with string array as the argument. Open braces, close braces. Now look into the structure carefully. There is a class. Inside the class, there is a main method. You can't write a main method directly. Main method has to be written inside the class only. Okay, and the signature of the main method should be public static void main with string array as the argument. There should be no change in the signature of the main method. Okay, and why it should be a main method, why it is a string array, we will be understanding it later. For right now, understand how to write a main method. That's it. Clear? Next, now we want to print some message on the screen. We want to print some message on the screen. This is our monitor. So what is our monitor? Our monitor is a system output device, right? Okay. Now what we should do? We should tell to our program, hey program, see, please make use of the system's output device and print this data on the device. Okay, please make use of this system output device, that is nothing but the monitor, and print this data. Print this data. When you are printing the data, if it is a English data, If it is English data, it has to be kept inside the double quotes. If it is a number or a variable, it should not be kept inside the double quote. It has to be written directly. So English message, it should be kept inside the double quote, whereas numbers, it should not be kept inside the double quotes. Okay? So first what? Class. And then the main method. Then if you want to print anything, then we should tell to our program, please make use of a system output device and print this data. So for that, we have something called as system dot out dot print ln. Then let us print a English message. Keep smiling. Okay, whatever the message you want, you can write, that's left to you. And then semicolon. And then what? Semicolon. Keep smiling. Clear? So see, it is kept inside the double quote because it is an English message. Okay. Now let us open Eclipse.
What is ln in print? Print ln.
ln means new line. Okay, ln
Oh.
means new line. Those who are downloading Eclipse, hope you are done with downloading. Or is it still downloading?
So I got some message. It says, thank you for using Eclipse installer. Unfortunately, the Java version needed to run Eclipse installer couldn't be found on your system. You need the following version or higher version, 1.7.0.
But you have installed 1.8,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, which we did yesterday.
Okay. Can you go to your program files folder? C drive.
Okay,
Program files, not 86. Program files.
okay.
Is there a Java folder inside it?
No.
Okay. You have downloaded a 32-bit operating system. Sorry, 32-bit JDK.
And no, I clicked on 64, not 32.
Then it should get installed inside uh, program files, not under program 86. But no issues, you can just download this. Can you see my screen?
Yeah,
So here there is one option, Windows 64, cross64.exe.
yeah,
So you have to click on this. Okay.
okay,
And then click, before that, click on this accept license agreement.
okay,
Okay. Let it download. So what I will do is I will share these two documents, Eclipse document and
okay,
JDK document, so you
okay.
can take help of it in installing it. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Sorry, you were telling something.
No, I thought if you could share the link, but you said you will share the documents. It's okay.
A link you have shared already in the chat window. You can just see the link.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so now what we shall do, we shall open Eclipse. Windows people, click on this option in your machine. There will be one icon like Eclipse. Just double click on it. It will launch an Eclipse. Mac people, I'm telling it is for the Mac people. Just type Eclipse and enter. It will load. So now it will ask you for the workspace. You create the workspace whatever you want. So I will create my workspace with this name. So you can create your workspace like however you like. So this is how your Eclipse look like. So please go ahead and click on the workbench. Please click on the workbench. So the workbench opens. This is where we are going to write our programs. So there is one Windows icon here, open perspective. Please click on this open perspective and select Java. Sometimes it will be Java default or it will be Java. Select Java and press open. It will open for you. So now we are in Java perspective. If you look, it will be in Java perspective. Then inside the package explorer, again I'm repeating, it is inside the package explorer, not on top of package explorer. Let your mouse pointer be inside the package explorer. Right click and go for new and select Java project and give the project name as J1 or like whatever the name you want. Then click on finish. Then open this project. You can find a SRC folder. Okay. So now tell me, is there anyone who is facing a problem till this step?
I got a question.
Okay.
Till I'm fine, I open the um, Eclipse and everything's fine. But before opening the workspace, you are setting
Mhm.
up something, and I guess I was taking some notes, and I.
Workspace means it is the place where I created one project, right? Like day one.
Mhm.
This project will be stored inside that workspace. Workspace is again a folder only.
No, no, no. I'm talking about before the workspace, you are setting up some sort of path,
No, no,
and
no. For Eclipse, we need not to have any path.
okay, okay, then I'm good.
Eclipse is an IDE. It will not install in your machine also. It is just an IDE.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
So right click on the SRC folder. Right click on SRC folder. Then click on new and select class. And give the class name as demo and click on finish. You should right click on the SRC folder. Again, I'm telling right click on the SRC folder, go to new and select class and give the class name. Okay. As the font is very small, I will change the font because I want it to be clearly visible to you guys. Okay. So if you want to change the font, click on Windows there will be an option called as okay. For Mac people, there will be an option called as preferences. Click on it. For Windows people, there will be an option called as preferences in the Windows option. For Mac people, the preferences option will be inside the Eclipse. For Windows people, it will be inside window option. If you want to change, or else you need not to worry about it. Then inside general, appearance, colors and fonts, go to basics. Inside basics, there is a text font. Just go ahead and click on edit. Just select the font. Line close. Now I will write a main method inside the class. Public static void main with string array as the. You need not to change font, guys. It is your mission, so no problem. If at all you want to change, you can just do whatever I did. So now we wrote a main method. So then we'll tell system.out.println keep smiling. Okay. So here make sure string S capital, system S capital. Rest all in small letter, but string and system S should be in capital case. Okay. So now you can find a green color button here. Run demo.java it is telling. Just click on it. It will run and print the output on the console. Okay, we can see the output on the console. If you want the console somewhere else, you can just select, click it, and drag it wherever you want. Okay, it comes up here now. Okay, smiling is the output of our program. Pasted the program in the chat window. So now, do any one of you have any confusion on creating a program and run it?
On that green run button, it said run demo, right? Did it say run
Demo.java.
demo? Demo.java.
Demo.java.
How did it say demo? Is it because the class name is demo?
Yes, your file name.
Or the file name? Okay.
Yes. Your file name and the class name will be same.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Okay.
You can't change your class name after creating. You can't do that.
Okay.
So anyone has any doubt?
I'm trying to run it, but for some reason it's not running. So the selection cannot be launched and there are no recent launch. So
Just cross check your main method. Is it correct?
I have public class demo. Oh, yeah, public
Public static.
void main parenthesis
Is there
stro.
any red color mark coming here?
Yeah, I misspelled string.
It should be capital.
Yeah, so look like now it's fine.
See, whenever you are writing a program, you should not find anything like this in red.
Okay.
Okay? So then only it will run, or else it will not run. So first
Yep.
the program should get compiled. Is it running?
Yeah, it's passed. Yeah, I got the
Good.
print.
Good. Okay. So now everyone understood how to write a simple program in Java. That's it. Right? So don't worry what is a class, what is a string, why it should be a main method, okay, all these things, why it should be static. Please don't worry about that. For time being, understand how to create a class, how to write a main method, how to write a system.out.println and run a program. Only that much is required for us for now. Okay, so later down the line when we go, we will understand each and every bit of the program. Don't worry about that part. Okay, now let us create one more class. Class test. Then to run this, what I will do, I will tell public static void main with string array. Then I will tell system dot out dot println. There I will tell hi. Then I will tell system println. Okay. So inside the main method, you can write n number of lines. There is no restriction that there should be only fixed number of lines. So inside the main method, you can have n number of lines. Public static void main with string array as the argument. Then hi, good evening. Then click on this icon. See, it is going to run. If you don't want good evening to be printed on the new line, if you want that to be printed on the same line where hi is coming, so now use only print. Don't use println on hi. See, it will print on the same line. Whenever you use println, after printing the data, the cursor will go to the new line. If you just use print, okay, cursor will print the data and stay on the same line. See, it is printing high and cursor stays on the same line. But we don't want that. You want to go to the new line. So then you should tell print ln. So now after printing high, the cursor will go to the new line and it will print good evening. After printing good evening, again it will go to the new line because here also you are using println. Okay. So interviewer will ask you, what is the difference between print and println? What is the difference between what? Print and println. Sure, I will tell. Print is a method which prints the data and makes the cursor to stay on the same line. println is a method which prints the data makes the cursor to move to the new line. Okay, so this is what going to happen. Clear? So what print will do? What print will do? It will print the data and makes the
The cursor stays on the same line.
correct. Cursor stays on the same line when we use print, but when we use a println, the cursor moves to the new line. That is
New
the
line.
difference between print and println. Whatever I have written inside this, we call it as a comments. Okay, this comments will not be compiled. Okay, these comments will not be compiled. Clear? So what is a comment line? I will tell you in detail in the later classes. For a time being, just for the note, I have added it here. Okay. Now let us see what will happen whenever we write a Java program. So now you will write a class and you will name a class as pen and braces, close braces. Now you should save this class. To save this class, make sure your file name should be same as the class name. So what should be the file name now? It should be pen but with .java extension. .java extension. Whenever we are saving a Java program, the file name should be same as the class name. So now you might wonder, because we didn't did that. Who did it for us? But our Eclipse did it for us. See what we did? We right clicked on src, we went to new and selected class, and we gave the class name. We gave the class name as pen. Okay, so now let us click on finish. See, it automatically created the file name as pen.java. This is the specialty of Eclipse. When we do it manually in other editors, it is our responsibility to do this. Write a file, write a class, and save the file as with the same as the class name. Clear? Next. After writing a class, we need to compile. We need to compile. To compile that, we have a command. That is java c and the file name. To compile, we have a command javac file name. Example, here it is javac pen.java. We need to compile. Now you might ask, hey, because we didn't compile only. We didn't compile the program. Yes, we didn't compile, but it got auto-compiled. It got auto-compiled. Who did the auto-compilation? The Eclipse did the auto-compilation. The Eclipse did the auto compilation. As soon as we write a program in Eclipse, it will automatically compile. It will automatically compile. Okay. At the compilation, it will show us all the syntactical mistakes. Okay, all the syntactical errors are found at the time of compilation. What is meant by syntactical error? Like if you miss a semicolon, okay, if you miss a braces, instead of capital letter S, if you write a small letter S, if you forget to close the small braces, or if you forget to open the small braces, you will get the syntactical errors. When we get the syntactical errors? When we compile the code. Who will compile the code for us? Eclipse. Now let us see that. See now, it is showing you an error message here. If you click on it, it is telling syntax error of token STAI, but expected is static. Boss, what exactly are you typing? I'm expecting static and you are typing something called as STAI, which I don't know completely. So I'm not going to compile. That is what your Eclipse tells for you. So now what you should do, you should not run the program until you remove all these error messages from your program. Now let
That's what
us
happened with Masood some time ago, right?
correct. Yes,
He misspelled the string and he could not compile.
exactly, exactly. So now what happened? The code didn't come. No code compile. Previously it was not compiling. Now there are no error messages here. See, no red color marks. So now it is completely 100% perfect program. Okay. So now it is compiling properly. Now if you miss a semicolon, so it is not compiling. So now you will go and click on red button. It will tell bus error exists in required project. But still some people will go and click on proceed. It is completely a nonsense. Okay. So until you remove all the errors from your program, you should never go and compile. Okay, it is useless. It is useless. Don't go and run before compiling. First, it has to compile properly. Okay, in Eclipse, it will auto compile, but first, you should resolve all the errors. Now, all the errors are resolved. Now, go and click on run button. It will run. Okay, until you run, please don't compile. So, until it compiles, please don't run. Clear?
So is
No,
compiling similar as debugging in UFT?
no. Debugging is different. Compilation is taking your, this is all English statement. Okay.
Okay.
This is all English statement. It will convert it into binary, that is machine understandable language. I will show
Uh-huh.
you that. So if you go to the bin folder, so here see pen.class got created and this is in binary format. Okay, this will be in the binary format, a non-readable format.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here you can read it. Okay, because this is of the edit, this because of editor you can see what exactly here it is. But with respect to the code, if you go and look into,
Sorry, I have zero experience about Java, so
correct, and no issues, no issues. Anyways, I'll come to these things.
Me neither.
okay. Nice to know that I'm not the only one.
Correct. So it will be like this. You can't read it. Okay, so this is the machine understandable thing. It is converted into completely a bytes. Okay, you don't even understand what it is. Okay, we call it as a binary file. Got it?
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Fine. So now you want to print some numbers like 2000. Then you need not to give it inside the double quote. You can directly run like this. It will print. But for the English statement, if you miss a double quote, it will never work. English statements should be kept inside the double quote. Okay? Then only it will work. Or else never. Never it works. Clear? If you want to perform any mathematical operation, it's directly like this. 100 plus 5. So it will show you 105 because 100 plus 5 is 105. But if we play with the program and if we put a double quote here for this, it will never consider it as a number. It will consider it as a string and it will print as it is. Got the difference? Whenever you keep anything inside the double quote, it will be considered as a string. Okay? So numbers should not be kept inside the double quote.
Then in that case, if I give double quotes for 2000 also, it should simply print 2000.
Correct. That doesn't make any difference.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but generally, we should not do that because it's a number. Don't keep it inside a double quote.
Okay.
Okay. Understood, everyone? How to write a simple program in Java and how to run it. Clear?
I forgot to ask one question yesterday. So, which framework are we going to learn in Selenium? Is it WebDriver or?
Okay, a right question to a wrong person actually.
Because I need to
Yeah,
know that from
correct.
tomorrow we need to enroll. So,
Okay, so anyways, I will ask my team to share about that framework details because I generally don't handle Selenium.
uh-huh.
Okay, so I work as a software developer. So that's the reason like I do handle Java because like our intention is to give our automation trainers the experience of Java to the level of development. It's not only to the level of testing. Okay, so there is one more faculty who handles Selenium. So he will be knowing which is the exact framework they are going to take up with. Okay, so I will ask my team to share you those information. Okay, so about which framework they are going to be training with, but I know only the outer pictures. So they have something called as Advanced Selenium, and they have the projects, so which you will be undergoing. But the framework name, yeah, I generally don't know about it.
Okay.
Okay,
Can you please ask them to CC me also? I would also like to know.
sure. I will ask them to share with you all.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yes. Okay. So now, like today, we understood how to write a simple program in Java, right? So first, what we do, we will write a program and we will save it with dot Java extension. Then it is going to be compiled. using what? The command called as Java C. Okay, and the file name. Once the compilation is done, then we are going to run a program. So that is using a command called as Java and the class name. Okay, for example, if I save the file name as pen.java, I will compile the code as javac pen.java. Then I will run the command java pen. Java pen. But all these things are done to us by a Eclipse. We need not to do this. We need not to explicitly save our class in a file and name it as same as a class name, and we need not to compile explicitly. We need not to run it through the command. We have a UI where we have a button. So we just click on it, it will run for us. But generally, if we don't use an Eclipse, this is the step we need to follow, and which is not required for us or an essential for us. Clear? Everyone, any doubt on this?
So far,
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Okay, guys, so let's hold on for today. And tomorrow we shall continue with our session. And tomorrow we will be learning more things on data types, variables. Okay, what is meant by an assigning a value, what is meant by declaration. Okay, so all these things we shall understand tomorrow. Okay,
Yeah.
so do
Just
you
a
have any?
reminder, Vikas, you said you will
Yeah,
send me those documents to set it up. I shall do that before the next class.
sure, sure, sure. We should do that.
Thank you.
I'll do that. Yeah. So, any one of you have any doubts or any questions or any concern, you can please ask me. Okay, then pretty cool. Okay, so we shall see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you. Have a nice time.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Please
thank you.
practice before you sleep. Please practice before you sleep once. Okay,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
See you tomorrow, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.